You will never struggle with procrastination again if you understand this one simple truth. I used to procrastinate all the time. It was genuinely the biggest struggle in my life. It felt like no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't do easy, small tasks, and all of that led to me feeling awful about myself. It was only when I discovered this one truth that everything suddenly became easy. It was just like I flipped a switch and all of a sudden I could easily make progress towards my goals. I've been the most jacked I've ever been, and I've made massive breakthroughs in YouTube as well. All of that just from this one simple truth, which is that procrastination never goes away. You just learn how to deal with it. That realization made it possible for me to actually live my life for once without procrastination, because it turned procrastination from a lifelong struggle that I just had to deal with to a small obstacle. It turned the mountain into a molehill. And I actually equate it to martial arts, and I did jujitsu for a year. And at first you just get beat up, right? You're getting beat on, you just don't know what to do, you're getting choked out. But slowly over time, you actually learn counters. You learn what to do, what not to do. And so at first you get choked out in 5 seconds, but then afterwards you're like, oh, so I shouldn't let myself get choked out. Oh, duh. But you learn how to do things and you learn what not to do. But that only comes with experience. You only have to experience it yourself in order to learn the lessons. I had to do jiu-jitsu for a year, and even then I only did 2 tournaments, and I got like first, second, third place, so pretty good, but I still had so much to learn. And going back to procrastination, it took me 2 years to get to the point where I am now. 2 years to where I got enough experience, enough knowledge, enough expertise to where I can easily solve procrastination, not only for myself, but for other people as well. It's something that shouldn't and won't be a lifelong problem. I promise you, it doesn't matter how long it will take you. You will stop struggling with procrastination eventually. You'll stop getting into these massive ruts where you don't do anything and you feel awful about yourself. All of that goes away. But you just have to trust the process. I hate saying just trust the process, but I'm also going to give you 3 quick info nuggets on you so that you can get to that point faster. The first one is that procrastination is a purely stress and emotional problem. That's it. There is nothing logical about it, and so it has to be emotional. It's an emotional problem where you just don't want to do something, either because you're stressed out, you're afraid, or you're just bored and you don't want to do it. All of those things, all of those emotions, all of that feeling in your brain make it so that your brain over-exaggerates. It over-exaggerates how hard the thing really is. Remember mountains versus molehills? It makes it seem like the thing you need to do is a huge mountain. You're climbing Mount Everest just to finish this thing. But when you start, you realize that it's actually not that bad. It was just a little hill and you got over it really quickly. The only way to get past this is to just start the action. It will seem harder in your head than it really is. Keep that in mind, and it will make it so easy to start. It's like you're seeing through the illusion and realizing that it's not that bad. And continuing off this, number 2, to take action. The formula for taking action is when positive emotions outweigh negative emotions. Think of a scale, right? Where the more heavier one side is, the lighter and less influential the other side will be. You want positive emotions to be as big as possible, as heavy as possible. Meanwhile, the negative emotions around something as little as possible. So what that means is that if you can make it as easy as possible, you can actually make it fun for yourself. Or you can at least make it so that it's not a slog to go through. At first, editing videos was awful for me. I hated it. But when I realized the tricks I could do, I could make a preset to finally make it easier for myself to edit. I went from editing for 20 minutes a day or even more to only 5 minutes. It's so easy because I made it easier. You can look for these little efficiencies throughout your day and throughout everything you do, and immediately that'll make it so much easier for you to do stuff. Habits as well. Doing something over and over again just makes it easier over time. Right now, I'm going to be recording 3-4 videos in one day. But before, I didn't even record one video a week. I was struggling massively. But again, I've been uploading at least one video a day for the past year, and here's proof of that. This stuff works. If you just make it easier for yourself to take action, then how bad you feel about it, you're going to take action. You do things because you feel like doing them. You might as well feel like taking action. And the third, but most important thing is that taking action is your number one priority. I hate telling you how good this one strategy is or how you should plan out things because it dilutes the message. The message of all of this is to take action. This was your original goal, to reach your goals and dreams that you have. Procrastination is holding you back, and the only way you can change that is by taking action. And so while you're watching this video, don't let this be another one of those videos where you forget about it in half an hour. I need you to take action on this. I need you to actually do something about it, because when you don't change your actions, your results don't change either. You feel awful right now because you're procrastinating, but you're not willing to stop procrastinating. It's like you already know where you want to go. You already know how to get there. All you need to do is take the first step. And as I mentioned earlier, once you take the first step, you realize how easy it really is. Your brain is over-exaggerating on that first step. And I swear to you, taking that first step will be the most life-changing moment of your life. The moment I realized that procrastination is just a smokescreen, an illusion, like a smoke bomb you throw, hiding the truth behind it, it's so easy for me to take action now. If you want me to shortcut you all of that time I spent, right? I spent 2 years learning all of this. Then I do procrastination coaching. If you want personalized one-to-one help from me, you can get your free consultation by clicking the link in the description.